Hello, welcome back everyone to my channel. Today I traded in NTPC. Yesterday I selected this stock for shorting, and today morning, first I'll tell you my analysis. On 1 hour, day before yesterday also I selected this stock for buying, but yesterday I thought the stock has become bearish. Yesterday on 29 June it gave a breakout with a white range candle, but you can see the volume was below. It was above average, but according to this volume, this was a okay volume, not a high volume. So after this was the resistance area, and you can see forming a M pattern near this resistance area. Also the 200 MA was there. So this was the resistance area, and you can see the high is there is no difference in high, it is almost the same. This is the high, and you can see the RSI divergence. RSI is straight in a straight line, not little down. Previous high is little down, and these were the two reasons to select this stock. And you can see the lows when it on a 5 minute. So when it crossed this low in the morning, I was not available to trade, but when it crossed the previous low, I shorted on the breakout. I kept a market order and I got this price 138.80, and after that you can see it went down, but it was sideways for some time, like more than 2 hours. It was sideways. After that, my target got triggered, and this was a profitable trade. This was a simple trade, but it was time consuming. After this trade, I took two more trades in Nifty. First, I'll tell you my analysis. Yesterday, this was the move, and today Nifty opened at this level, and it went up. Again came down. So this was the trend line, and again you can see it started making high, but again there was a resistance here. And as you can see, this was the pattern I saw. This was head and shoulder pattern, and it was trading in a sideways here. Again from a high to this low, this was 0.618 retracement. I'll show you. See, this was almost 0.618 retracement, and I was waiting. Yeah, so I was waiting for lower highs to form. So here was the lower high, and again I drew this trend line. When it crosses, I'll short. But what happened? I was waiting for a retest of this trend line, but it did not happen and it went down. So again, I was waiting for some more confirmation so that I can trigger my order. But again, it went in this triangle pattern. So I thought it is making a nice triangle pattern, and there is a space for Nifty to go down. And this was the support, and this was the trend line support. So I kept my target above this, and stop loss above this high. But when it came near this area and started making hammer candle, inverted hammer candles, I shorted, keeping this target. But as you can see, my view was incorrect and it went against me and gave a good move. This was a wrong trade. So after this analysis, I thought I'll check what went wrong. So what went wrong? This was the uptrend and this was the retracement for it. So this was the retracement of 0.382. This was almost 0.382 area, and Nifty was making higher lows. This was the low. Oh, sorry, I'll take another. This was the low. Then again, this was the low. and this was higher low. So I should have waited for low to be crossed. As you can see, again from this low to this high, this was 0.5 retracement, and you can see W pattern has formed. W pattern has formed and it went up. But my analysis was it will come near this area, then it will again go up and again come down. So this was the incorrect trade. After this trade, I waited. I did not jump in this bullish trend. Again, I waited for this area because this was the good resistance area. As you can see, this was the yesterday's high. Again, this was the supply area. Again, there was 2-3 trend lines on 15 minutes. This was one trend line and this was one trend line. So the resistance was very strong here. Nifty is not able to cross 16,000 area as of now. So I waited for lower high to form or some kind of pattern to form and lows to be crossed. So hard luck here. My SL got triggered, then it went to my target. So I did Nifty option buying both time, and here is the reason for this trade. Okay, so as you can see, lower high is formed, again a channel pattern is formed. I waited for this low to be crossed and this area to be crossed. Okay, so when it crossed here, I waited for retracement, and as you can see, retest of this area, because it could happen that it will go down, and if I short here, I cannot keep my SL here because again it will come for retest. As you can see, it came near this area. So when it came near this area and made this inverted hammer candle, I triggered my order here, but and kept my SL above this area and above 50 MA. But you can see the my SL got triggered first, then it went near target. I'll show you on options trade. I traded out of the money. Okay, so this was the trade. As you can see here, the SL got triggered and then it went up, and there is some volatility in options, so the targets and SL needs to be calculated very carefully. So here, so the mistake, I will not say mistake, it was almost some points, but if you see here, that it did not came near this area. This is the 70 was my target, but it did not come near this area and it went down. So actually I was looking for short trades in Nifty today because of this good move, down move. I was waiting. I thought this is the retracement and it will again come down, but my trade execution went wrong here. Hard luck. Anyways, and the first trade, this trade, this was very this was wrong because maybe I was in a wrong trade. So if you after if the chart right, if the chart on the right side, if you see, things become clear, but if you are trading live, it is very difficult. As you can see now, it is clear that it is uptrend, then retracement, then again it will go up. So these things happen. Okay, so these were my 3 trades for today, and thank you for watching my video.